They each tell a different, painful story of meningitis, but together, Faye, Mason and Sammy have done much to raise awareness of the disease. Today, their parents took their campaign to Parliament, appearing before MPs to explain why they believe the meningitis B vaccine should be given to all children. When Faye Burdett died, her parents chose to release these upsetting photos to highlight how devastating meningitis can be. They spoke publicly for the first time today of how overwhelming they found the disease.
We were told that it was meningitis. Our instant reaction was, but she's had a vaccination for that. And I said, no, we think it's B. Yeah. And we didn't know there was a B. But by the time there is a proper rash, it's too late. You're running out of time. As soon as those symptoms start, the clock's running. And the quicker you deal with it, the better the outcome. And the longer it's left, the least hope you've got, basically.
Thank you.
Yeah.
After Faye's death, the parents of 7-year-old Mason also shared their own heartbreak. Their campaign led to the most signed petition in parliamentary history and the opportunity to get their message across.
We hope that the government listen to Mason's story and other children's stories that have, sadly lost the fight against meningitis, and make this vaccination available for all children up to the age of 11.
But the government believes only babies should be vaccinated, that widening it would not be cost effective for the NHS, which some doctors agree with.
Who would we extend it to? All under 11s? Very few of them get this, and to do that would cost about £450 million. That's 2/3 of the whole budget for all child and adolescent mental health services in the UK. Unfortunately, it's not about a bottomless pit.
But for the man who created the petition, the answer is simple.
What price do you put on a child's life at the end of the day? These are children's lives that we're talking about, and we're a modern country, not a third world country. We've got a vaccine out there. We should be using it.
Former rugby star Matt Dawson says he knows how fortunate his family is. His son Sammy did survive meningitis C. Now he wants better awareness of the disease.
I remember holding Sammy's hand and it being freezing cold, really cold, and yet I'm seeing him sweat. I just remember it thinking, that's really odd. Whereas everywhere I read now, there are the symptoms, and that's one of them.
Their children started the meningitis campaign. Now Faye, Mason and Sammy's parents are determined to fight for change. Charlotte Grant, 5 News.